What's up guys, and welcome to our EA Play vlog. You probably know we were already out in LA for the Schmodown, but our time specifically at EA Play started on Friday with the Game Changers University. It was basically a day of classes and panels to help us as creators. We don't have any footage for that, and it wasn't all that exciting anyway, but the night ended with the Game Changer Awards, where channels were awarded for things like FIFA, Madden, or, of course, Star Wars Game Changer of the Year. Elliot from Battlefront Updates won the Star Wars award, which is exactly who deserved it, but you all know that we're good friends, so I'm a little biased. Still, I'm very proud of him, and he promised to have the award easily seen in his streams, so make sure you pressure him to do that if he hasn't. Saturday was the actual press event. If you watched the stream, you know there wasn't a ton of Star Wars stuff to talk about, but the Respawn game was announced as Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be. And we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know where in the timeline, between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean this could just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hope.
Yeah.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up, and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
And Dennis went out on stage to introduce the Clone Wars era content coming to Battlefront II.
That you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront II this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars. It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. But we're not done, that's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker. The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
I'm personally very excited at the prospect of Fallen Order because most of my favorite games of all time are single player and story based. After the press conference, we just wandered around the event. Elliot and Dennis and I all played some of the new solo season in Battlefront II at the booth, and the 501st was there with some First Order troopers that we took pictures with. Sunday was our actual capture session where we got to play Extraction on Kessel a little more, but of course they're forcing me to play on console with Elliot, who put us all to shame. The actual mode is a lot of fun. I've always been a fan of escorting payload levels, so I'm glad to see Extraction return in Battlefront 2, and I hope they continue to roll it out for more maps. Sunday night was all about packing and relaxing and saying goodbye to the friends we only get to see in person once or twice a year. I don't think we'd seen Elliot since Star Wars Celebration last year, and Eckert's Ladder we hadn't seen since November. I'm grateful for these events for many reasons, but catching up with friends is at the top of that list, so I'd like to thank EA and DICE for having us out. I'm anxious to try out the new Clone Wars stuff in Battlefront 2, and I'm growing more and more excited for the possibilities behind Jedi Fallen Order. I'm sure we'll do some streams of the new content as it comes out, and I've already done a video talking about my hopes for Fallen Order if you're interested in that. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.